because I don't want to deal with weird people. Um, and people can be very weird. Hi, I'm Stephanie with the Homesteffer, where I show you what it's like to do dog boarding at home full-time, along with working on our suburban homestead. It should go without saying, but you must love animals. With animals comes gross parts. You're gonna have to clean up pee and poop. They're gonna get sick inside. There's litter boxes you need to clean. Like, you can't be sensitive to those kinds of things. Um, so if you are, then pet sitting is not going to be for you. Obviously, you should not be a pet sitter if you don't take safety seriously. Um, Now, safety is going to look different if you do home boarding like I do. If you do home visits, I do those as well, but not as often. Um, if you do dog walking, I don't really do that. Um, It'll look different if you have your own pets like I do, and it will look different if you have children like I do. You need to have a way to block them from getting out of the door. So that can be either like a double door, like for example, in my mudroom, I have an interior door and then the exterior door. And so I don't open the one without having the other closed. If you don't have that, like say at my front door, I have a gate. So if you have a fenced in yard, you need to make sure that there's nowhere that they can get out. And you need to provide supervision. Like, you can't just leave them unattended for long periods of time. One big area is the kitchen. I personally have a gate to block off the kitchen because I don't want a dog tripping me when I have a knife or um, a pot of boiling water, or having dogs that are counter surfers getting into some food that is harmful to them, or medication, or it just is something that they shouldn't be eating. When someone needs a pet sitter, something is going on. Either someone is going on vacation, someone's ill, there's some sort of event they need to go to. Um, and so you have to be a reliable person. They're counting on you to be available when you say that you're available. If they have a booking scheduled with you, you cannot cancel on them last minute. So part of being a reliable person would involve keeping a calendar updated. Like, you need to know when dogs are being dropped off, picked up, how long they're going to be staying with you, um, and checking in with the parents before the booking starts to confirm, days and times, during the booking with videos and pictures of their pets. So when you get a request for a booking, now I started with Rover, so I'm specifically talking about how I do things starting with Rover. Now, when someone sends in a request for, boarding or a home visit, whatever you may choose to do, um, I don't immediately approve it. Even if, I'm available for those days, I don't immediately approve it if I haven't met them. So, when there is a new request, I set up a meet and greet. So when do a meet and greet for home boarding, what I'm looking for is like, am I getting weird vibes from the person? Um, am I getting good vibes from their dog? Now, I love animals, but not all animals are a good fit. You know, They have different personalities just like people. And so if I feel like they are not a good fit, then I won't accept them. Talked about how you need to be reliable. Part 3 was about being a reliable person. You also need to get that sense from the pet parent. Are they showing up when they said they would for the meet and greet? Are they kind of flaky when you're trying to have communication with them? Is it hard to get a hold of them? Those are kind of red flags when dealing with someone, because just like they want you to be reliable, you need them to be reliable. Like when they say that they're going to pick up or drop off at a certain time, or that they need these days, you don't want to have a flaky pet parent, because they might be the ones to cancel on you last minute or make you wait around for hours for a pickup or a drop off. And I mean, that's not cool. It's important that their pet meets any of your pets. So I have a cat, and a lot of dogs don't have experience with cats. Um, and so it's important to me anyways that I have them come in and meet my cat. My cat is very docile. Like, she will not fight for herself. So I cannot have a dog that comes in aggressive towards her, because she just does not have the personality to fight for herself. So they cannot have any aggression. It's fine if they're interested in her. A lot of the dogs are very interested in her. They like to smell her. Um, but I have to get a sense of how interested. And I have had to turn dogs away because they were too aggressive, too forward when meeting her. There have been a few times where I've done bookings without a meet and greet, and to be honest, most of the time I regretted it. So meet and greets are really important. So if you were to start as a home pet sitter, meet and greets are going to be a significant part of your first year. So if you think you're interested in being a pet sitter, or if you are just curious to see more information about what I do here, go ahead and follow along at the Homesteffer. This wraps up our 4-part series of the non-negotiable.